Hey guys, Omar Farouk here, founder and CEO of Glorify. Hope you guys have been having an awesome time using the Glorify platform and creating stunning product imagery most likely. So just before I want to get started, I'd like to introduce you to the chairman of Glorify himself. I might be the CEO, but Shadow over here is the chairman. So say hello, Shadow. She's the one that really is, the fuel of this company. She's been keeping us going for the past 2 years. And really and truly, she just wants to say hello to all of you guys. So that's Shadow. Thought she'd, be happy to actually just present herself. So in this video, I actually want to show you some cool tricks that you can do with Glorify. I mean, so most of these features, if you've been using Glorify for a while, you'll most likely know how Glorify works and just the basic features in terms of how it can really enhance a product and a product image and present a product in a profound way, whether it's on your landing page or your marketplace listing, whether you're listing it on Amazon, eBay, etc. And I'll show you some ways of working efficiently. A person, actually a member of our community, a user of Glorify, posted a design that he did, which I was really happy to see, because he's being able to use the templates in a effective way to create a powerful product image and a powerful product presentation. And definitely that's going to really help him with his conversions. It's going to help him his customers engage with his product wherever he's using that specific image. Now, saying that, I'd love to also give my sort of insight and feedback when people post images here. So for you guys who are creating product images, I do suggest that you guys post it on the group so that I'll pick some of these images up and give you my feedback and give you my take and actually try to show you what my take would be on it. So I'll actually take this product image and use it myself and see what I could potentially do with it. Now, saying that, I also want to mention for those guys who, all of the early adopters, we've had an influx of users in the past 2 to 3 weeks, and I've been humble and grateful for everyone just jumping on board on this celebratory early adopter phase of our company. It's been really, really overwhelming, guys. I've been and everyone who's just been giving us all this positive feedback and of course constructive criticism to giving their take on how we can improve the app. You guys are early adopters, so really for us, you're a fundamental role in the development of this product. Okay, so for us, your opinions, your feedback, and your constructive criticism is so important to us, and really it'll steer the ship of where this product will go. We have a roadmap, but your thoughts also play a fundamental role on how we apply that roadmap and what we prioritize first, and also the little features that we add around the major features that we've promised to bring to you guys. Okay, so I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. Also, I want to make sure that I'm fully aware with some of the teething issues that we've been facing in the last two weeks since the launch. Of course, as a startup, we've had an influx of users, and even though we've done stress testing and doing beta phase with beta testers, we still have as you launch, you still sort of have a bit of an oversight on certain issues, especially when it comes to the overall speed and efficiency of the app, as our servers have a bit of a toll and have a lot of users, concurrent users using the platform at the same time. We're really humbled by the amount of users that have jumped onto Glorify, but at the same time it's put a lot of pressure on us as a team. So we're trying to do our best to mitigate all of these issues as fast as possible so that you guys can have a super smooth, super fast, and super unhindered experience. And that's our priority. So rest assured, guys, within a week or week and a half, we've got our developers working around the clock to make sure that the efficiency of the app will be dealt with. I know most people have been experiencing a lot of efficiency of the app, so sometimes it can be due to your internet connection, it could be the machine that you're working on, it can be many factors that can slightly hinder the experience or have certain issues. It could be also the browser. I will let you know that Chrome is the best browser to use for this app at this point, and we'll bring it into other browsers very soon as well as we start to expand. Those people who have had issues specifically with the app, I'm really grateful for your patience, and of course you guys have emailed me personally and just telling me about your concern, where you faced issues with the app. It's just very, for me, I'm really grateful that you guys have had the patience and also had the patience to email our support team to make sure that we are kept on our toes to make sure that we deliver the best product for you guys as an e-commerce focused design tool. So let's get back to this video. I'm really excited to show you my take on this specific product image. So our dear friend Mujab Sirajuddin from the public community group posted this beautiful image of a product that I believe he's selling on either Amazon or dropshipping. I'm not sure what business model he's using, but regardless, he's taken one of our templates and he's replaced the product and sort of showing off the features and trying to create quite an engaging product image. Definitely these marks around the images, this is specifically done for products that are very, I'd say, consumer products that are, especially if you're selling on a flash sale. This type of design is what you will see for a flash sales. Something that just captivates your eyes because you see these centralized lines, just expanding outwards. That's very common for a very markety flash sale, salesy type of image. Now, I'd like to try a different take on this image to make something that is a bit more niche oriented, a bit more, something that could have an impact on his specific target audience. All right, so I'm going to go into the e-commerce section. I'm going to create a product promo image in this instance for this example. And I'll go to my category section so that I can find the perfect ideal template match for this particular mobile phone lens. So I'll go to electronic because it's an electronic accessory. So I think this is the perfect area to go. The capture moment template seems cool. I think that could work, but I want to try something a bit more dynamic. Like I think this headphones template could work. And again, that's the great thing about Glorify is that most of our templates, we're going to create them so that they're almost in the generic form, that even though their templates are niche oriented for a specific product category, you can still always use it for a different product. Now I'll click the product and replace it. And here's the lens that I uploaded earlier. And simply once you expand it and scale it up, obviously we need to remove the background. That's super important. So let me just do that and we can launch the infamous powerful magical background remover that everyone's been talking about and everyone's been excited about. So I'll click green, draw some green, click red, draw some red, a bit of red there, and we're done. So drop that into the canvas and let's see how that looks. That's beautiful. I think that looks great. It gives a bit of a dynamic feel for this type of product, and this product deserves a dynamic feel purely because it's a sort of portable camera lens, and you'll see this type of product being used in a dynamic way. The user of this product will be out in the open, traveling, in the city, in the woods, wherever he is, as a traveler, as a travel enthusiast and a photographer. They'll be using their smartphone to actually capture powerful images, right? So this is a out and about product. So you want to see it in a dynamic way. A little bit angled would work. There's a bit of a label here type of design. I'll select both by shift select. Scale it down a little bit. I don't think we need much prominence of that. We'll see if we can find some use for that a bit later. But the important thing is some of the copy should be on point. So let's give this a bit of character. So capture the moment. Sounds good. Next level, wide lens, mobile. So we can come up with better copy than that, I'm sure. Next level wide lens for your mobile. I think that's quite basic, but it's something that I can't think of anything at this time of the day. We can go ahead and delete this Bluetooth. I think. Let's see. I just duplicated it by accident. Let's see if we can find some use. Some of these items are grouped, mind you, so you can always go to ungroup and then get the individual elements. This is almost tagged as the image. We can add a better icon for this. One feature that we could add for this image is that it's portable. It's usable for multiple types of mobile. So let's just find a mobile phone icon, add that. We've got our icon here. Give it some character. You can add a shape, and this is what I love about dynamic icons in our platform. You can add a shape around it. You can go to the adjust tab and scale the icon, give it a bit of color, use the document colors to your advantage. So we can use a border color in, actually let's give it the border color in that dark gray that we have around the template, and then a shape color of blue. Actually black would be nice. That's a bit too strong, I think. Let's use white maybe, and then make the icon blue. Let's see how that plays out. It's not bad at all. But maybe, I don't know, there's a bit of it just kind of sticks out a bit too much. I want it to be a bit more subtle. So let's see if we can make this blue and slightly drop the color of the blue, just get a different shade. And you can use shades to your advantage as well, by the way. So if you want a different shade of blue, you can use the shades feature. I think that looks nice. It's subtle. It just, the black was a bit too much of a pop. I don't want it to, drive all the eyes to that icon. The eye should be on the product. So we got our mobile icon. I'm going to say suitable for all devices. And voila. Okay, so this is a decent product image, I think, already. We got a little bit of promo content going over here. We can scale that up, you know, and maybe kind of increase the size of that. I think the breakdown of the text looks fine like this, and release that up, scale this thing up, give it a nice big chunky title. I'm happy with that. I think that looks pretty cool. It looks pretty dope. Now, we could also use branded, by the way. So if you want to use branded, we've got a few brand colors here that I've added in my file section. You can add it manually, or you can create a logo and that will export a brand palette for you as well. Now, I've got one brand here called Audio Master. I think it's a very techy looking brand scheme. So I'll try use that and see what that makes it look like. I think that's pretty cool. Like, you can see the different results that it's generating. You know, I do like that sort of turquoisey color, gives it a nice techie product feel. Let's see which one really kind of sticks out to me. I think, you know, I kind of like this one as well, but I need a bit of more contrast on this shape here. So let me find a better color for the shape. I'll go to presets, scroll down and get that blue in there, increase a bit of transparency and make this perhaps white and make it a bit bolder. Great. Okay, so we got that. Wide lens, and you know what, we can just go ahead and increase the transparency all the way. Line height, capture the moment. Okay, I think again we got a bit of a subtlety issue. Like, this is too in your face. If we can make it a bit more subtle, I think it'll be better. I think around that area could be good. Let's change the icon colors around a bit. Blue, and adjust, and let's try the shape color in turquoise and the border color in blue as well, or that gray, and kind of tone down the gray a bit. Let's also try, okay, I think this blue is starting to pop a bit too much, so I'm going to try that. I think neutrals can always be better. Yeah, black on this look better than the blue shade. I think I'm much more happy with this color scheme. So even though you use branded, you can always kind of work, you know, the results you can get can be phenomenal sometimes. I've got results that are phenomenal, but you know, once you get a specific result, always feel free to play around with it till you get a bit more optimum result. We're actually working on an algorithm, by the way, for branded that can make it a bit more powerful, meaning it actually communicates colors in a much more smart and intelligent way. And so we're just working on the AI for that. So, and you will announce that very soon. So we've actually constructed the algorithm. It's just about applying it. But I'm quite happy with this product image. I think it's quite powerful, in my opinion. I think this will sit nicely on your funnel page, on your website, or most of all, it would sit really well as a marketplace, in a marketplace listing. So whether it's on eBay or your Amazon listing, this would look like a powerful image. And the idea is important that you communicate at least one or more feature with this product promo image. So product promo image, the main purpose of this is to communicate one of the most important features, and that's what I've done. I think in this instance, it's suitable for all devices. It's something that most people would like to know. And of course, the fact that it has a next level wide lens, so you're obviously communicating those two important features: suitable for all devices, and next level lens. You know, that gives you sort of a nice overview of what the product is all about, and that's what the product promo image is about. Now, I'd also really want to see what this would look like on a product image. I mean, first let me save this lens 1. Excellent. So I've saved it. What I'll do is I'll go on to my dashboard, and I'll duplicate this design, and I want to edit one of them, and this time I want to create a different design, and this specific design I want to create for my website. It's really good using the transparent download feature here. So you can download a transparent PNG, meaning the background will be transparent behind all the elements and stuff. And that's very useful because it really can work powerfully on your website. You know, transparent product images just sit really nicely on your website. So let me try and do that. Okay, so I'm going to delete this shape. I don't need that, but I want a bit of a background on this product here. So let me delete this shape as well. We'll keep this text for now. We'll come back to it in a minute. Let me give a rounded circle shape. Scale that bad boy up, and put that at the back, and a nice little sharp. Give it a bit of rounded corners, maybe just slightly. Don't overdo it. You don't want to make it too soft. Next level, when lens, capture the moment. and just stick that over here. We can delete that and give this a bit more of a branded feel, and give this a bit more pop by making the colors more appropriate. And boom. Okay, so this I think would be wicked to have as a transparent image that goes right on your funnel page or your website. Oops, okay, I misclicked. So I'm just selecting everything, position them. Okay, so just for struggling to deselect, and I have to just click outside to deselect. Okay, cool. So what more can I do for this? I mean, let me just scale this down a little bit down. Maybe it's a bit too much. And I'm also thinking maybe, maybe we could give this a bit of a drop shadow. So let's try that and see what that looks like. So, okay, so always make sure your drop shadows are very subtle. Don't ever overdo it. So I always increase the blur. I really reduce the opacity down to the core, and vertical distance. And make sure if you're creating a website image, if you go over the edge of the image, then when you download a transparent image, it'll be like a sharp cut. So you don't want to do that either. So just make sure it's very subtle. Just about there. In fact, what I would do is take this whole product image and scale this down. So I'm going to hold Option. Is it Option on? Yeah, Option on Mac, and I believe it'll be Alt on PC, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. So we've got more space. So we're just making sure that this shadow doesn't cut off the image. Now I'm done. I'm happy with this. I'll go ahead and download a transparent PNG. So what a transparent PNG will do is actually negate the background color. So even though you have a color in the background, it'll just completely remove it altogether. Cool. One last thing, I want to make sure that I have a super cool hero header. So to get a hero header, the hero header is the banner that stays at the very top of the image. So go to e-commerce and scroll down very to the bottom where it says HD banner. HD banner is essentially a hero header. There we go. So we got all of our images here. So this time I want to create something that looks fun as well for this product. And sometimes niche and themes is a great way of picking what you need. I mean, definitely if you go on electronics, you'll find a lot of options here. But there's that's not to say that if you just scroll down and you find something that works, just go for it. Because I mean, I was just scrolling down here, and I think this one with the circular design, it kind of represent lenses. I have that lens feel. Might work really well, even though it's for a fashion type of product. So that's what these designs are all about. It's always open. So I'm going to go ahead and upload, replace this product with my cropped out product. So the cropped out product will be in photo edits. You can see all these cropped out images that I have here. Replace it. Already I can see this working quite powerfully. I want to flip it actually this time. Oops, let's center it. So flip horizontal. And ooh, I accidentally set it as background. Let me do that again. So undo. There we go. And this time I want to flip it vertical, because the thing is the text actually got misaligned, so that's not good. So flip it this way. So that's one thing you got to watch out when you flip your products. If there's text on it, you're gonna get mirrored effect on your text. So that looks pretty cool already. And then obviously I have those color scheme. I'll do branded and see what results I can get. Super cool results for branded on this template here. I think this one looks more similar to those images I was creating earlier, but the fonts obviously are a bit off. So let's try something different with the fonts. We'll try something basic like that. That's a very good sans serif font. So again, capture on the move, something like that. Cool little piece of type. Everyone loves a little bit of type, don't they? A wide, let's just say something fun. A wide lens like no other. You don't want to go into features all the time when you start a product. It's more about creating a bit more more of a relationship, so more of a dialogue, so a wide lens like no other. So giving them a bit more suspense when they come on the website, because this is the main image on the website. So you don't want to give away the features right away. You want to kind of ease them into it, meaning, you know, anticipate them, give them, warm up their feelings. And I love doing that when it comes to an e-commerce product, is that you first start, you know, capture on the move, a wide lens like no other. So now that's kind of created in their psychology, like, what is this product all about? And then they scroll down and they start to see what it's about. So I'm already happy with this design. So let me go ahead and download this as a high-res JPEG. And now I'm really excited for the next part. This is the best part, in fact, is where I'm going to apply this on a funnel design. So ClickFunnels is great for creating physical product funnels. There's so many ways of creating an offer on a website for your physical product, you know, whether it's Shopify, whether it's WooCommerce, and of course all those options are really great. But in my opinion, for you to sell one product, it's not advisable to use that on a store such as Shopify, because Shopify is generally, you know, it's great for using that platform for a range of products. I mean, you can sell one product as long as you design the flow and the sequencing of educating about the product on that website, on your website using Shopify and other platforms effective. But I feel you can do this more effectively in a funnel type page, you know, so one landing page, one squeeze page about one product, one offer, and it's just simplified so that the customer will most likely kind of go through that offer, and it will in most cases lead to a sale, because it's squeezing a potential customer towards one action, educating the buyer through almost like a sales letter through the whole funnel process, until once they're at the bottom of the funnel, they actually have a whole 360 view of the product, which compels them to buy. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and replace this content here. We're using ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is literally one of my favorite softwares to do this type of stuff. It's just so efficient. There's other places like Lead Pages and other ones, but this is my go-to tool. Okay, so let me go and add those images I downloaded earlier, starting with the header at the very top. Excellent. So added that at the top. We'll move this image at the top here. We've got a logo here, but this is not the suitable logo for this design. So I'll go ahead and add maybe 2 columns. This can give you a menu perhaps. So I'll add 1 line of text, and we can say call this Captura random brand name. Just thought about it right now. You know, I just come up with these things just randomly. And let's find a bit of a more robust font, you know, something like Fira Sans, even Fira Sans, that's a bit more bolder. I think I want something a bit more bolder than Fira Sans, in fact. So let's try if that looks nice. And here, let's add a bit of a menu, navigation. So you got pricing and all the other stuff. I think the default fonts need to be changed. So let me go to default fonts and do this. Actually, let's do Roboto for content font. Yeah. Excellent. So we got that, and we'll go ahead and change the color. Something that matches the product. And I'd want to make this banner stick out a bit more. So we'll go with white. Beautiful. I'm really feeling this already. Like, this really sells the product powerfully. Now, as soon as you go past the main image, you want to go straight into the product. So this is a transparent image that I did a demonstration on a previous training video, but I'll use the lens image this time. So let's see what we can do here. Open this up, and I did definitely download that image, didn't I? I hope I did. Oh yeah, so let me go down to downloads. I've got a few screens here, so if you see me like moving my head around, that's because I'm kind of moving my head around multiple screens. Okay, so here's the infamous image that we created, transparent image that we created earlier. Upload that. Excellent. So let's see how that looks. pretty powerful. I think that looks great. You know, just another presentation. Obviously, you'd need another angle of this product. So I'm just working with one image here, but in really, if you're using a supplier or you have your own photographer or you're taking pictures with your smartphone, which can be more than sufficient for a simple small product like this, using a smartphone, you mean you have HD 4K on your smartphone. So you should be able to take pictures like this if, you know, to this quality, if not better. So I will actually bring out training for that, using your smartphone to take pictures. So this looks pretty powerful already. I'm going to go ahead and change the text here, remove the text here and say something like, you know, capture the moment. I think it was on the previous image. Free delivery on products. Change the call to action to a color that's more appropriate. Order now. You know, we can go with that green that we were using earlier. Let me just move this over here. I think it is better to have, you know, alternating the images done in a website or in a funnel. Like if you have, for example, let me explain this to you guys now. If you have an image on the top of the header, which is on the right, the product is on the right and the content is on the left, then as you scroll down, it's better to, you know, have an opposite, so that, you know, the angle, there's a bit of a contrast, you know, like you just feel like your vision and your attention to focus kind of goes from here to down here to there. So it kind of travels in a nice, fun and engaging way. If you just have everything, all the content, all the images on the right and all the text on the left, it won't be as engaging. Now I'm going to save this and I'm going to preview this and see how cool this would be as a landing page for a product. Guys, I'm pretty happy with this. I gotta say, might I say so myself, but I hope you guys are too. That's the point, is that I just want to show you what the power of Glorify and what you can achieve with this, and what I've been able to achieve in just a couple of minutes with Glorify. And you can see, if I continue down this funnel and add more content to this whole funnel page, you can imagine a powerful, highly engaging, you know, sales funnel for a physical product, for this particular product, which is a smartphone lens. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took a lot from this, and you know, I'm really excited to what's to come for you guys as entrepreneurs using Glorify to create powerful and stunning product imagery. This, you know, really and truly, we're trying to help everyone around the globe glorify products for their businesses. And that's our mission, that's our goal. I'm really glad that you're on board with us and on this journey with us. And yeah, drop me a message, tell me what you think, and you know, apply this stuff and show me your results, because I'd love to give you more critique and more feedback and keep giving you more videos like this. That's it from me, guys, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take care.